Hey, what is going on, my dude? Welcome back to Doki Doki. I know it's been a minute. It's been like a month since I've gotten back into this, but one of my files for this game crashed, and it kind of just I lost motivation to do this series. But I'm back, got new motivation, ready to get going. All right, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey Tyler. Yo, Sayori, how's it going, girl? My home dog. My skillet biscuit. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Eh. I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I got you. That's a pretty simple thing to get to in a good mood. But I guess it's always the little simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Nah. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse there, Sayori? Eh. What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, you know. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with it with the latch to get it open. Then she turns and spills the contents all over the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Fucking knew it, Sayori. Just trying to steal money from me. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple, really. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So, either you're not hungry and you just want to have an excuse to walk and talk with me, say how great I am, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri laughs. Suddenly, Yuri giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Just snooping and eavesdropping, but not listening. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Tyler, let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in shit like that, Sayori. God damn it. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. Did I just... I didn't mean that. Yeah, you did. I just got too absorbed into my book. What is your book about? Making fun of people? Sayori fucking laughs. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Yeah, me too. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Do you not just hear what she said to you? That's fun? There's no way you could think that. Exactly. You're right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Little devil. Fucking main devil. You're creepy. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club even before she told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Cupcake? What kind of cheap? Never mind. Bwop. Yeah? Out of nowhere, somebody smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is this because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just fucking eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sugared. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Quit eating so fast. You're gonna go through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks pretty good too there, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but in her case, she will steal it from you. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? It's oatmeal raisin. Nobody likes those. Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Natsuki's pissed. Did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you just tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the classroom. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? That's a good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Nope. Yeah, me neither. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Unlike us, we're a bunch of fucking losers. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Probably multiple boyfriends. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shows the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances over to me. Don't worry about that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. Wouldn't you just heard the bell ring, at least? I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Playing some Mozart in there? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. She sings, she dances, she plays instruments, and she's beautiful. She's the whole package. Unlike you, Yuri, you're fucking creepy. Get the fuck out of here. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's, no. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tyler. Why just me? What about the other guys? Monica smiles sweetly. How about you don't look at me like that? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry about it. I'm just so fucking awesome, I'll do it all on my own. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I got you. In that case, best of luck to you. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already managed to finish her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She is tiny, she probably fit in there. Tyler! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. Girl, what do you want? Leave me alone. I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What kind of supplies? What are we doing? Well, you know, the festival is coming up, and me and Monica are gonna make posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons, and markers, and glue sticks. Yeah. Sure, I'll go. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Tyler to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Monica, back the fuck up. I'm going with her, not you. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready? Lego. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event for out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Says so. Good. Because I really wasn't worried. We're going to do a poetry performance. What kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dumb. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from my clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingertips. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You mean, bro. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I mean, is just a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Yeah, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Tyler, is this a classroom over here? It's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time like this with Sayori. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So going on an adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. The best brand too. Crayola. They're kind of dirty though. Well, the classroom's abandoned. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Alright. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You good? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Yeah. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Tyler, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and I run down into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other clumsily to scoop up crayons back into the box. At least they were in wrong spots before I spilled them. See, here, Sayori. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. Ah, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Tyler? This kind of reminds of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get hurt myself. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay much attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Tyler, don't you think you realize it? But I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking of other people. Even after all these years, you're still rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. really a sweetheart. Just don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess this is what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Tyler, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think you'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or even after that. So, it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eye. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. And I'd have to hide it under my bangs. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ew. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Took you long enough. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead got a giant fucking knot on it. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons that smacked my forehead into the shelf. Yeah. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything that you needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ah, sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Tyler. Well, I mean, Sayori helped, but then she smacked her fucking forehead. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Sure did. It hit me right in the feels in that adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start with working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Let's go with my girl, my home dog, Sayori. Tyler, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me. I'm not hiding anything, alright? My talent has been here the whole time. You just haven't recognized it or appreciated it. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't just tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels this way, so... There's no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she feels when she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Why? Stop making things weird, alright? Use words, not I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess this, what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of connection, you know? It's not your fault for getting in my business all the time. Well, it's your fault. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Because you're gonna act like one. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Ah! I don't know what to say with exclamation marks. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. You're not even listening anymore, are you? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap? Bah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces that she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. Komendasai. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees from shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. Yeah, and you might have damaged your brain from smacking it on a shelf. Let's just sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit in the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Considering I never even wrote one, I'm sure it is. And it's kind of long. Alright, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts, in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Weird line. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. Thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo in my head. Yeah, holy crap. Well, of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but this was deep and sad and dark. and I love it. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly creepy, more like hintful suicidal. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking way too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. I feel like the poem is meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Writing is the best. I want to keep writing until I die. Don't. Just, yeah. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's go with you. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? No. Is that a compliment? No. I mean, yes, you're amazing. I wish I could write like you. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky. Don't get used to it, though. Thanks. You weren't always the man to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, so that's how it is. My poem is cute, huh? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Okay. Natsuki shoves my poem back toward me. Huh. Reading again, I decided it's not that great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kind of things. Cute, beautiful things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Yeah, you're pretty transparent there, Natsuki. You're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. God, these are long. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. It feels like she's talking about some, buddy in particular in this one. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Nah. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogy. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. And, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know any people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. You can be bad at anything. I wrote it to be related to easy. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. What's yours, Natsuki? What is your guilty pleasure? What is your weird hobby? Something that you're afraid something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as it's not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? But in your poem you said it doesn't matter that no one should like them. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Let's go with good old Monica. What's up, you fucking weirdo? Hi. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take it. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. No. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. I give Monica my poem. Pretty good. Thank you. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are the dynamic duo. Kinda exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do two spend a lot of time with her in the clubs, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just, I'm just teasing. I know you're a little bitch, Tyler, and you can't ask her out. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Is that a clue or something? And you can talk to me every now and then too. No. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here. Yeah. I'm sorry if this was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, you're good. You're good. You're good, Co-Chief. I get what you're saying. Alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Let me look at this bad boy. Alright. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. I just said it's confusing as fuck. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I got you. It's still hard for me to tell what's it about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in a way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Then, when that happens, don't forget to save your game. Is that some weird foreshadowing right there? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected happens. Wait, is this even a writing tip? What am I even talking about? You're breaking the fourth wall, fucking Monica. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, give me your Princess of Darkness. For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, I now know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not true at all. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, please stop. You're making the class really fucking awkward. You might be reading a little too much into this. How could it be so stupid? I'll always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, things I want to keep inside just come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair for you when you keep enjoying your time with Natsuki or Sayori. Huh? Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. All I can do is accept the fact that this is how she is. If she wants to be left alone, I have no choice. She's sulking in the corner. Gone forever. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone's gonna come sit in the front. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put something together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That was a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I have designed some pamphlets we can give out during the fucking event, you depressing piece of shit, Yuri. Alright, well, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite a poem too. Sayori's putting it all on posters just in case anyone wants to come. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, yeah. Do you really think this is a bad idea? No. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I gotta agree with Natsuki on this one. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. For that, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature is all about. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Fuck yeah, Sayori, that's exactly right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share those with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And if that's all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know I can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fine. I guess I'll have to just get it over with. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Princess of Darkness? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Again, foreshadowing? Are you gonna die? Are you gonna die? Are you killing her? I feel like you are gonna kill her. Or you are gonna kill her. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting it in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too fucking sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in the club, how are you supposed to do it in fucking strangers, Yuri? Oh, fuck. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Because of reciting her poem, her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I honestly don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes Monica finished reading. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I want to go next. Wah! Yuri's fired up. Yuri clenches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes. Just a moment ago, she was practically refusing to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she authenticates with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I first start the applauding. Everyone joins me after, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her desk. That was really good, Yuri. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sayori is laughing. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do so easily? Try not to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine if you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own bed. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Tyler, well, yeah, I liked it. You're my girl. I'm gonna like everything you do. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I gotcha. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. So you wouldn't critique me at every fucking turn, Monica. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Oh, shit, I have no idea what I just did. That was my bad. I have no idea what button I just pressed. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have a much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I don't know why she's so stubborn. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Did I dismiss Natsuki's poem? Damn it. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. You suck, and we all know. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time. Yeah. Alright then, that just leaves you okay, cool, I didn't miss Natsuki's. Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting a poem. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as giving it life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Well, that wasn't so bad now, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you couldn't have to. This whole point of this. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of the other people? I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want in front of other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Oh, I think it'd be the other way around. Well, that's just how it is. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I would want to thank everyone for coming there. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Ugh. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. And no problem there, Psycho. Okay, everyone. I think this is just about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori and Monica, but I will do my fucking best. If it's for the sake of the club, and pressing, scratch your name out, Sayori, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Guys, come on. I'm trying to talk to my babe. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that, Yuri? It's okay, Tyler. It's okay, Tyler. You don't have to say it. Let's just go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in a weird spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home. Yeah, Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She's fucking nuts. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't want to ruin that for you. You're so silly, Tyler. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri deserves it if she wanted. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what happened in that amount of time? Alright, time for this. Alright, I gotta get words that she would like. Sunset? Flower. Smile. Tora. Fuck. Oh, nature. Fun. Man, your imagination? Really? Color. Jumpy? No, you're not jumpy. Love. Ribbon. She has a fucking ribbon in her hair. How is that you? Clouds. Fuck off. Pure. Fuck me. There we go. Laugh. Yeah. No. I hate my life. Bubbles? I totally messed this one up. Adventure. Yeah. I knew that one. Romance? Yes. Oh, man. Alright, on that note, I've been recording this for an hour. So, I'm gonna end this here. I did not expect for this to be this long. But, again, I feel like the juicy parts are about to come. I feel like the actual horror part, quote unquote, of this game is about to actually come. Because it says, at the very beginning, children or people may be disturbed from this game, and even in the tags it says psychological horror. So I just feel like I felt like there's some foreshadowing in this. I really feel like it's about to come all together. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this with us, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace, my dudes.